It's week 13 of the NFL season. It's Thanksgiving weekend. We got a bunch of great games. Let's predict them all. But before I get into my predictions, we have two things to go over. One, this video is probably going to be posted in the middle of the Packers-Lions game or after the Packers-Lions game, just because it's fucking Thanksgiving and they want to start these games mad fucking early. And I don't got time to record everything. So yeah, it's going to be posted late, but don't worry, I don't have any official plays in I think either of those games. Only the night game for Thanksgiving, I have an official play. And two, I hate this slate. I'll start off by saying this. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I hate this slate. I am not confident in anything on this board. I think I have like 2 official plays for the whole week, unless I come up with something on the spot. Whatever. Enough yapping. Let's get straight to it. Packers, Lions, Thanksgiving Day, 1 o'clock, banger of a game. Let's start by saying probably the best game. I mean, Cowboys, Chiefs could be better. All the Thanksgiving games look great. Very tough one, because Lions have not looked all that great. 2 weeks ago, they lost to the Eagles in a performance that was absolutely disgusting. No offense, no nothing. And then last week, they beat the Giants, but like barely squeaked by the Giants with Jameis Winston straight up fucking telling linebackers, get the fuck out of my way. So I don't know what to think about the Lions. Packers are an up and down team. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose, but they lose to these shitty ass teams. They seem to win the big games. I don't know what to read on this one. I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole. If you put a gun to my head and say, pick, I would say over. Take the over. It's going to be high scoring, Thanksgiving. You know, they're going to want to run up the score. Division matchup. But I'll say for the video's sake, give me the Packers +3. Give me the Packers to win as well. I know favorites typically win on Thanksgiving, but I'll take the Packers. I think the Packers are better than the Lions, in all honesty, specifically because of the defense. You can say that the Lions offense is better than the Packers offense, but I think the Packers defense and the Lions defense is a pretty wide gap, especially because the Lions secondary sucks. I mean, they're getting burnt by fucking Jameis Winston. So yeah, I just have more faith in the Packers, but in all honesty, I could see this game going either way. I could see Detroit winning in a blowout. Typically in these type of matchups, you know, Packers won the first one. It would make more sense for Lions to win this one. But I guess it depends. If Lions can run the ball in this game, then they win. If the Packers D-line shows up, which they've been showing up, it's going to be a tough game for the Lions because without the run, they can't establish the pass. So I'll say Packers cover, Packers win for the video's sake, but no bet for me on that one. Next game, Chiefs versus Cowboys. Again, same thing. This is, by the way, 3 weeks in a row. 3 weeks in a row, the Chiefs game has a spread of 3.5, and the Chiefs are favored by 3.5. I've bet them twice in the last 2 weeks. And guess what? They both lost. Doesn't matter if they won the game or lost the game. They can't cover the fucking spread. Cowboys are on fire, coming off a ginormous win. Ginormous comeback. This team looks legit. Again, gun to my head, you say pick a fucking bet in this game. I say take the over. 2 teams that are probably lighted up. The big storyline of this game, the big storyline that needs to be discussed. Yesterday, George Pickens posted a picture of Patrick Mahomes' wife. I forget her name. I think it's Brittany. And said, tomorrow we feast or some shit like that. That's a cardinal sin. You don't disrespect a man's wife. Patrick Mahomes masterclass. Patrick Mahomes over on his yards, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not betting it because I don't bet that type of shit. But I'm saying like, take the over on Patrick Mahomes' yards. He's going stupid because George Pickens disrespected his girl and you don't disrespect somebody's wife. But yeah, in terms of the game itself, Cowboys play a lot better at home than they do on the road. In and of itself, the defense has been steadily improving, might I add. But it's the Chiefs, and they're not like super desperate because they did win last week, but they're still in desperation mode. In the Chiefs' ideal world, they win out or lose minimum 1 more game. Patrick Mahomes, Thanksgiving in Jerry World, you know he's going to put on a show, plus George Pickens pissed him off. I'll take the Chiefs to win, Chiefs to cover. No bet for me on this one either. I'm too scared to take this one. If I had to bet, like I said, over Patrick Mahomes' individual yards over, pass attempt, shit like that, like I would take for Patrick Mahomes. Because he's going to be mad. He's going to cook up that Cowboys defense. The Dallas Cowboys turn into the Alice Cowboys. They're missing the D. But yeah, I'm not betting this one, probably just going to watch it. It should be a good game no matter what. So yeah, Chiefs win, Chiefs cover, no bet. Next game, I will have an official play for this one for sure. Bengals versus Ravens, big Sunday, almost said Sunday night, Thursday night game. Burrow is back. That's the key story in this game. Burrow is back, so it could make a difference for the Bengals. The other story is T. Higgins is out. I think he has a concussion. So it's tough to say how this game will go. But I think the line indicates that Vegas does not have faith in the Bengals. 7 is a lot. And I know they're on the road. I know it's a night game. I know it's going to be cold and a tough environment. But 7 points is a lot with Burrow, right? If it was with Flacco, it's a different story. With Burrow, it's a different story. I'm going to go with the Ravens. Give me the Ravens to win. Give me the Ravens to cover. Official play. Ravens -7. I really like the Ravens -7 here. I'm laying the points. I don't usually lay the points. I'm going to lay the points in this situation. I think the defense for the Ravens balls out. And the same old problems for the Bengals occur where the Bengals D just cannot do enough. I think they'll play relatively well in this game, Bengals defense, but they won't be able to do enough to stop the Ravens. Lamar will be running it. Lamar will be throwing it. He'll be doing his thing. I think the Ravens cover this bitch easy. I read some stats as well. Favorites cover like a motherfucker on Thanksgiving, and especially the favorites on Thursday night on Thanksgiving cover like a motherfucker. So gotta go with the Ravens here. It's a risky little play because Burrow comes out and slings the rock and murders them. It could be bad, but I got faith in the Ravens. You saw the game they had last year. That scares me. I don't want a game like that they had last year on Thursday night, whatever it was, in November, I think it was. But I think in this game, Ravens defense shows up, is the star of the game, and they're going to cover the spread, win the game easily. Probably like a 14-point win, maybe like a 10-point win. Hopefully there's no backdoor bullshit, but it is what it is. Ravens -7, official play. Next we have the Black Friday game, the Bears versus the Eagles. What time is this at? 3 p.m. There's a lot of college football tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to watch this game, if we're being honest. College football tomorrow is like really good. But I'll find a way. I have multiple devices. Bears, Eagles. Bears 7-point underdogs versus the Eagles. You guys know I fucking hate the Eagles. They piss me off every goddamn week. Horrible to watch. I mean, the worst team to watch. It just, good defense, yes, but the offense is just, ugh. Like watching these motherfuckers just play is the worst. Play calling is dog shit. Their offense is dog shit. Jalen Hurts can't throw the fucking ball. But funny enough, they're going to win and cover the spread in this one. I'm picking the Eagles. I'm not betting the Eagles, that's for sure. But I'm picking the Eagles. Surprise, surprise. Bears are overrated. Bears are overrated. Their record does not indicate how good they, or how bad they are, I should say, not how good they are. They've been beating up on cupcakes, let's be honest here. And they're the cardiac Bears versus all these teams that are like Steelers, Giants, like barely squeaking by teams that they should be beating comfortably. I think Eagles beat the fuck out of them. I think the Eagles defense does its thing as usual, clutches up. Eagles are mad, obviously coming off a very, very tough loss to the Cowboys. Eagles going to play hard. Eagles going to play aggressive. I'd be shocked if the Bears keep it in striking distance. Eagles whoop their ass completely. In probably a slow game, I would not be surprised if it goes under, like a very defensive game type of thing. Just because, I don't know, the Eagles, they want to play defensive, and obviously the Bears want to run up the score. But I don't think Caleb is going to be beating up on the Eagles defense the way he's been beating up on the cupcake defenses they've been playing this whole season. So I'll say Eagles win, Eagles cover. No bet for me on this one, obviously. I'm not fucking betting on the Eagles, that's for sure. Next game. Next, we have the Rams versus the Panthers. The Rams are the hottest team in the league. I mean, by far. Offense is clicking on all cylinders. Stafford, I think, odds-on favorite to win the MVP. The defense is looking good. Everything is going well for the Rams at this point in time. Panthers, up and down. That's the best you could say for the Panthers. Up and down, up and down. Bryce Young, oh my God. You can't tell if he's absolutely garbage or absolutely amazing. The man has no in between. It's like one or the other. 10.5-point dogs at home. West Coast team flying across the country to the East Coast to play at 1 o'clock. Rams were in this position before. We bet against them, and they fucked us. But the Panthers have been old reliable this year. They've been clutch. They've been doing it for your boy, and I got to stick with them. Panthers plus 10.5. Official play. I like Panthers here. Is this risky as fuck? Absolutely. But I feel like everyone's going to be betting on the Rams. Oh, Rams are easy. Rams are easy. I would not be shocked if this is an upset. I really wouldn't. Panthers might upset the Rams here. I'm not going to pick it. I'll stick with my 10.5, take the 10 points and run with it. I think the Rams pull this one out, but Panthers should not be overlooked, especially at home. Home game, coming off an absolutely nasty performance last week. I'll roll with Carolina here. I think they cover. I don't know if they win or not. That's not my problem, as long as they cover. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you cover the spread. Panthers, plus 10.5. I'm rolling with it. It's a risky play, but fuck it. I think this might be my last official play of the fucking week, if we're being honest. But we'll get to all the other games in a second. So yeah, Panthers plus 10.5, official play. I like it a lot. Next game, we have the Niners versus the Browns. They told me bust out my AP, perfect timing. Got the baguettes around my neck, say shining. Shador starting in this one. I want to fade the fuck out of the Browns. I hate Shador. Is such a bum. He's such a bum. He's so overrated. Why is everybody sucking his dick? What has he done? Just because his last name is Sanders and his daddy was one of the best NFL players of all time, that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. What's Michael Jordan's son doing, huh? Even fucking LeBron James' son is riding the fucking bench, and he doesn't even deserve to be in the fucking NBA. Whatever. The line has been dropping like a rock. It started at Niners -7. It's all the way to 5, 4.5 in some books for the Niners. It's bad news because obviously the public is betting this down. No question about it. And the sharp play, the smart play, is take the Niners spread. But the same thing I'm worried about from last week is the Browns defense. This Browns defense might single-handedly win the game for the Browns. That's how good they are. Myles Garrett is going to break the sack record. Like, with what? How many games are left? Five-ish, I want to say. Bro's going to break it in like 3. He's already, I think 5 sacks away. My concern, obviously, being Brock Purdy going up against this monster defense. Brock Purdy was throwing fucking interceptions versus the Panthers defense last week. Now he's got to play with the Browns defense? Even if the Niners win this one, it might be a very low margin of victory. Not to mention, it's also a 1 o'clock game for the Niners, who have to travel to Cleveland. That's not an East Coast team, but still, it's closer to the East Coast. Kind of a cross-country trip for the Niners. It's tough. I know it's not college football, but you still have to take that type of stuff into account. I can't do it as much as I want to take the Niners as an official play. I can't do it. I'll be hate watching this game with no money on it. Niners win. Niners cover. I hope Shador embarrasses himself. I hope he plays like shit. I hope that Niners defense exposes his ass so all these people can stop sucking his cock and saying how good he is. Because he's not that good. He is extremely overrated. I mean, extremely overrated. Put Dylan Gabriel in. He's got a better chance. But yeah, my concerns, as I said, the Browns defense and the time difference, it's going to fuck up the Niners, I know for a fact. And then Browns are going to end up winning and everyone's going to be like, Shador. Bullshit. It'll be the Browns defense that leads the Browns to the win. But I'm still taking the Niners to win, Niners to cover, and hate watching this game. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to even watch this game. Next game, we have the Texans versus the Colts. Tough one. There's so many tough ones. There's no fucking way I'm taking the Colts in this position. Texans are on fire. This defense for the Texans is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And the Colts, it almost feels like, have started to slow down. They played well last week, and they lost, but they played well. But it feels like all that excitement and electricity from the beginning of the season is kind of starting to dwindle. So I can't pick the Colts here, even though they're at home. But I don't want to take the Texans either. I don't know if it's going to be Stroud. I don't know if it's going to be Dougie Mills. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Texans quarterback situation. Stroud's fucking no idea where the hell he is. I'll say give me the Houston Texans spread and money line. Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll say Texans win and cover. I'm not betting this shit. Again, it's not a game that I like at all. I'm not confident. I heard Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, has a broken fibula. That could play a big part in it. I think he's been playing through it, but now you know he can't run as well as he would have had he been healthy. So if I'm Texans D-line, which is one of the best D-lines in the NFL with Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, I'm going after that leg. You call it dirty, but it's football. You got to go after that leg. So yeah, Texans win, Texans cover. They've been on fire. They want to make this a closer race in the AFC South. If Colts win this, they're not going to win the division as of yet, but it's really going to make the gap that much wider. So I'll say Texans win, Texans cover in a game. Again, no bet for me on this one. I want nothing to do with it. Next game, the stinkiest game of the week probably. It's debatable. Saints versus Dolphins, absolute dog shit of a game. Saints suck. Dolphins suck. Dolphins coming off a bye. I don't even know why I even have to speak about this. I will not be betting this game. I will not be watching this game. This game should be played on fucking Cartoon Network, if we're being honest. Saints still playing Tyler Shaw, Tyler Ka. He's a bum. Put in Rattler. Put in Rattler. I'm on the Rattler train. I will not hop off the Rattler train until my boy Rattler plays. Rattler in this game, they would have won. But with Tyler Shuck, the 26-year-old rookie, I think he's like 26. Bro's old as fuck. They're going to get bullied like a dog. Dolphins work their asses for sure. Dolphins been improving actually, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Been improving a lot. As of recently. I mean, they're coming off a bye, so they had extra time to prepare for this game, but the spread is just ginormous. If it was like Dolphins -3, I would have said Dolphins -3, fuck it, but 5.5 is ridiculous. Who the fuck is laying 5.5 points on the Dolphins this year? And I know they're playing the Saints, but still. Tua Tagovailoa Viagra, legacy game, Dolphins win by whatever the fuck they want, but I'm not betting that shit because I'm not betting fucking Dolphins, no fucking way. Dolphins win, Dolphins cover. Why am I even still talking about this game? Next game, speaking of shitty games, Falcons versus the Jets. If last game is being broadcast on Cartoon Network, this game should be broadcast on fucking Pornhub. Yeah. Falcons are slight favorites on the road. They should be. Falcons coming off a pretty good win, actually. Even with Cousins, like, they're going to beat the Jets. But my concern, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I said it before. Tyrod is a competent quarterback. And he should have been the starter from week 1. And had he been, the Jets' record would look a lot different, and this part of the season might be a lot different for the Jets. I mean, I don't think they'd be fucking a playoff team, but they'd be like one of those fringe playoff teams, maybe just, hanging around 500. In this case scenario, now Tyrod's starting. Jets are going to play a lot better. They're going to win this game, unfortunately, as much as I fucking hate to see it. I want to see the Jets succeed, but Jets succeeding at this point in the season is actually losing, so we can get a good draft pick, draft fucking Mendoza or anybody at this point. Get ready for the future, build a brand new team. We got to rebuild and shit. I mean, we are in the process of rebuilding. We traded away, 2 of our best players on defense. I'm going to fucking take the Falcons. Fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say Falcons win, Falcons cover. I want the Falcons to win and cover. You know what I want? I want this. Jets to play well, Falcons to win at the end. Kind of like how last week went, as crazy as it sounds. And even though the Jets lost by 13 points, 14 points? Yeah. Cousins sucks. I don't even think Drake London's playing in this one. And the Falcons are still favored by 2.5. The Jets are winning this one. Oh my God. I already know how this game is going. It's just a typical Jets game. It's fucking November, the end of November. These motherfuckers are going to start winning meaningless games just for shits and gigs and ruin their draft position as usual. This is every year with the Jets. Every fucking year. Jets are going to win this game. But I'm not picking them. I'm picking the Falcons to win, Falcons to cover. I want Falcons to win and cover because the Jets are fucking... Come on. Tank this game, you motherfuckers. I'm done talking about that one. Cardinals, Buccaneers. This is a super difficult one. I'm assuming this line is the way it is because of Baker, and there's no real guarantee as of this point in time, Thursday, if Baker is going to play or not. I'll call a spade and say he won't, but I don't know. So I'm not betting this game for sure. I'll take the Cardinals +3 and the money line. Baker doesn't play. I think their backup is Bridgewater. And Bridgewater came into that Rams game, and bro did look like he did not want to be there. He did not want to be there. He was there. He's sitting on the bench to collect the check. And look, the backup quarterback is the best position in football. We all know that. But now he's got to play in. Cardinals defense isn't all that. But still, I'm not touching this game. If Baker plays, this line's going to balloon, by the way. Balloon. You saw it open at 5.5. I think it even balloons even further. Maybe it stays at 5.5, 5, 6 points, whatever it is. Go up to 6.5. I doubt it reaches 7, but 6.5, 6 is where it should be with a Baker healthy. Baker playing, not Baker healthy. Because it's his left shoulder, apparently. I know he fucked up his whole body, but his left shoulder, it's like, bro, okay, maybe you can't run, but your left shoulder, you throw with your right hand, so... I'll say Cardinals win, Cardinals cover in a game you just can't bet on because there's too much uncertainty. I don't know what's going to happen with Baker. So yeah, Cardinals win, Cardinals cover. No bet for me on this one. Next game, Jaguars versus Titans. You guys know I love the fucking Titans. I want to bet on the Titans so badly, but I'm scared for this game. Jaguars they've been fucking me this year. Some weeks I bet on them and they win and they cover, looking nice. But other weeks they've just been killing my ass. I remember versus the Bengals, they whooped my ass. Wait, was it the Bengals? No, I had Jaguars and they fucking sold versus the Bengals. I had Raiders, they beat the Raiders. Actually, I think I covered the spread on that game. Last week I had Cardinals. I pushed because of the Jaguars. Me and the Jaguars have a tough relationship. I want Titans to win. I want Titans to cover. I have a fucking Titans addiction at this point. I don't know why I like this Titans team so much. But the spread's 6.5. It's just fucking calling my name. Like 6.5 is ridiculous. At home as well. Division game. This is a division game. At home, 6.5 point underdogs. I don't care how bad you are. It's the NFL. In the NFL, come on. The level of competition is much closer. This isn't college football. At home, 6.5 point dogs versus a division team? Stop it. But I'm not going to pull the trigger with my own money, at least. We've already learned our lesson with the fucking Titans all year. I will say, for video's sake, Titans cover, Titans win. 6.5 points is ridiculous. Even if the Jaguars pull it off, there's no fucking way they pull it off by more than 6.5 points. I will say, if I can get the Titans live, I'll catch them live. That's my analysis. I will catch the Titans live if I'm able to. So yeah, for the video's sake, I'll say Titans win, Titans cover. Maybe I'll bet the Titans live if I get the opportunity to. But I wouldn't be surprised if Cam Ward legacy game. Cam Ward is nice. Titans are decent. Don't give up hope just yet. This is not their year, but next year will be, and I'll be there betting on them. Guaranteed. Next game, we have Vikings versus Seahawks. Convenient. Very convenient for the Vikings that 9, who soon will be 9-5 with the way he's been playing, is injured or has a concussion. You know, everyone has a concussion in the NFL. But conveniently, he has a concussion right before the Vikings have to play the Seahawks in Seattle, where the quarterback they let walk, Sam Darnold, is now starting for Seattle and absolutely murdering it. I think not only do the Seahawks win this game, but they run up the score. This is a Darnold legacy game, revenge game, masterclass. He wants to show that Vikings team, you chose him over me, right? You guys, for those of you that watch basketball, when the Philadelphia 76ers decided to sign Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler came back and he's like, you chose Tobias over me? Come on now, that's disrespectful. You choosing that bum over me? And obviously, we're not comparing J.J. McCarthy and Sam Darnold to Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler. That's night and day. Jimmy Butler's nice. Tobias Harris is an average role player. Average starter. But Darnold is like that. Darnold's been like that. You got to give Darnold the respect he deserves. J.J. McCarthy, going to be out of the league soon, the way he's been. Buddy, one of you guys, I forgot, I gotta see the comment, the name. I'm sorry, I didn't see your name. Shout out to you, bro. You left a comment on my reaction, and you gave us the stats about how bad McCarthy truly has been. Fuck, I wish I knew your name so I could shout you out. Sorry, bro. I'll learn it next time. You basically gave the stats, and basically the only quarterback he's doing better in this specific stat is like Jamarcus Russell. It's horrible. Or he's like doing the worst since Jamarcus Russell. It's bad. It's bad. Like he's Jamarcus Russell level bad. And Jamarcus Russell wasn't even watching tape. This dude seems like a type of dude that studies and works hard. He just sucks. Some people just got it, and some people just don't. And he don't. So conveniently enough, McCarthy's not playing. I think the backup is going to be some dude. I hear he's nice. It's not Wentz, obviously. It's like some like undrafted or maybe like 6th round, 7th round draft pick. I'm taking the Seahawks to win, Seahawks to cover in a game. Again, like these 4 o'clock games, by the way, are dog shit. Oh my God. Thanksgiving's cool. But the problem is it takes away from the quality of the Sunday. And this Sunday is horrible. Like, but after the 1 o'clock slate, the 4 o'clock slates are garbage. Sunday night is garbage. And Monday night is like, average, but probably going to be garbage as well. Like, that's the thing about Thanksgiving. Like, it's cool we have the 3 Thursday games, you know, Thanksgiving, American holiday, American football, yeah. But it's like, it takes away from the quality of Sunday. So yeah, Seahawks win, Seahawks cover. Darnold's going to go stupid. Again, I'm giving a lot of player props out. I don't bet them myself, but if you're going to, Darnold over everything. Everything Darnold over. Yards, pass attempts, everything. Bro's going stupid on this Vikings team. And I know the Vikings defense is decent, but come on. Darnold's going to go crazy. Next game, we have the Raiders versus the Chargers. Oh my God, another shit show. Chargers, I think, coming off a bye, if I'm not mistaken. Raiders just looking like absolute garbage. Pete Carroll is done. The guy is fucking done. Genocide Smith is a terrorist at this point. I mean, I love the Raiders too, but there's no fucking way I'm betting on this team. They're so shit. They're so bad. Defensively, offensively, there's nothing that's going for them. I'll take the Chargers to win, Chargers to cover. I'm not laying 9.5 points on the Chargers. Maybe if they were fully healthy with that O-line, I'd lay the 9.5. But, the Chargers O-line is banged up still. It's probably going to be banged up for the rest of the season. I just can't lay 9.5 on a team with a banged up O-line. O-line is the key to success for any offense. So I'll say Chargers win, Chargers cover. I expect them to play well. I don't think the Raiders are going to put up a fight. And this game is probably going to be the game that they do put up a fight because it's the one game I don't fucking bet on them. So it is what it is. Chargers win, Chargers cover in a pointless, meaningless game next. Who the fuck cares about Chargers versus Raiders? And why the fuck is it at 4 o'clock? Next game we have the Bills versus the Steelers. The only competent, semi-competent game after 1 o'clock, if we're being honest. Bills versus Steelers. Spread's interesting. Not sure if Rodgers is playing or not. Doesn't seem like it. Going to be Rudolph. It's low. Now, is this spread low because it's in Pittsburgh? Maybe. Is this spread low because the Bills are coming off a pretty embarrassing loss? Maybe. Is this spread low because of both of those reasons? Probably. I got to take the Bills here. I mean, are you kidding me? The Bills are 3.5-point favorites versus a Steelers team that's okay. I mean, typical Steelers 9-8, 10-7, performance. But I don't know. It's a toughie. I'll say Bills win, Bills cover. I'm not going to bet it though. It's too scary. This is a weird spread. The line is very weird. I feel like Bills should be bigger favorites. Or maybe in my head, I'm still overvaluing the Bills in a way that Vegas is not, because Vegas clearly sees the holes in the Bills' game, whether it be their defense is kind of shit or their offensive line at times. It falls apart. Steelers' defense has been getting better, but it's not the usual Steelers' defense we know and love. All previous, what do you guys say, 20 fucking years? You can argue fucking last 60 years. Steelers' defense. So yeah, I'll say Bills win, Bills cover in a game that's tough to predict. The line tells me take the Steelers. I mean, like, they're begging you to take the Bills here, so you have to be contrarian and take the Steelers, but I'm not confident enough for the Steelers here. Bills win, Bills cover, no bet for me on this one. Next game, Sunday Night Football. Gotta be the stinkiest Sunday Night Football game ever. Broncos versus Redskins. And the worst part, I'll say this, the worst part about this game is the fact that last week, Sunday night was supposed to be good, and it was dog shit. And I don't guarantee, but there's a good chance this game could be even worse. At least last week was two teams, like two playoff teams potentially. Here it's like Washington ain't making the playoffs for sure. Broncos are. Broncos are definitely making the playoffs. Probably going to win their division. Yeah, Broncos 5.5-point favorites on the road. I don't give a fuck or on the road or at home. I think Broncos smoke Washington. I mean, smoke them. Like, murder them. If it's Marcus Mariota out there, oh my God, he's going to get destroyed. And if the Washington team is that fucking stupid that they're going to send out JD to come back after damn near fucking breaking every bone in his arm against fucking Denver defense, no way. Mariota is going to get murdered on the field. Broncos defense win this single-handedly. I don't even think Bo Nix needs to throw the ball down the field for them to win, in all honesty. And he probably won't for the first 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter he'll just turn up and ball out. That's exactly how this game's going to go. It's going to be like 7-3 in start of the fourth quarter, and then Broncos win like 28-6. Like, that'll be the fucking final score with after Broncos turn up in the fourth quarter. No bet for me on this one. It's a weird line. It is a little bit low. I would have expected Broncos to be like -7. So that's what scares me. But then again, the Broncos' early game struggles might allow Washington to jump out in front. And because of that, they end up covering the spread. If Washington wins this game, that's going to be crazy. Because Broncos have been flirting with losing some of these layup games. But every time they clutch up. This is the game that is another one that's like they should be winning with authority. But it could be that they're going to flirt with losing, as they have. So I'll say Broncos win, Broncos cover. Do not bet this one at all. If you are, I actually probably would lean more towards Washington than Denver. But I got to go with Denver. They're going to probably dominate. It's a tough game to read, if we're being honest. Monday Night Football, first game in December, actually. I just saw that, December 1st. Holy fuck, it's already December. Giants versus the Patriots. Super Bowl rematches. But not Super Bowl teams, unfortunately. The Patriots' cupcake schedule continues. They play absolutely nobody. I mean, absolutely nobody. And continuously get away with it. That's all I have to say. Yeah, give me the Giants to cover, Patriots to win. You've seen that this Giants team has the talent and potential to be good. But I guess when the time matters, they just fall apart and fold. So what? Giants going to be winning the whole game. Patriots storm back and win the game, but Giants end up covering because it's a pretty big spread, 7.5 points. You know, Patriots got to lose eventually, but they're not going to lose to a team like the Giants. They've had such a cupcake schedule. So cupcake. And they just get away with it. Fraudulent Patriots alert. But yeah, Pats win, Giants cover. That's all I got to say for this one. I mean, again, another stinky-ass game. Look, Thanksgiving games are cool, but this is my problem where Sunday sucks. This Sunday sucks. There's no games I'm excited for. Nothing. It's like Saturday's going to be huge college football day. And then I'm going to be so excited. Usually how it works, big college football day, and I'm excited. Sunday, let's go. We got a lot of good games. It's time to gamble, baby. And then Sunday's going to be dog shit. I'm not going to bet on anything. I don't even know how many official plays I have in this fucking week. 2, I think 2, 1 on Thursday night, and the Panthers on Sunday. Dog shit. I want official plays on every fucking game. So yeah, Patriots win, Giants cover. Those are my predictions for Week 13 of the NFL season. We're getting close to the end, but we still got time. This is the part of the season where we find out who are the contenders and who are the pretenders. It's now or never. Let me know your thoughts down below on my picks. Let me know who you guys got. Stay tuned for my college football predictions coming soon.